Hello, everybody, and welcome to the July update. I did have to look at the calendar there to see what month we are in. It is July. I'm a little bit late on the update, but what are you going to do? You should expect this by now. It's been a hell. The world is still a mess, right? And it's been a hell of a month to be in the kind of streamer community. You know, little fish that I am. It's been a very, very disheartening time to be a streamer, just especially because I come from a background of TV, so having gone through all of this kind of stuff in that arena, to see it coming to streaming as well is just really depressing. And I'm not gonna lie, it has removed some of my enthusiasm for streaming as a platform. Some of my energy has been removed, stolen by this, and it's something that I have to fight through now. I'm still enjoying the streams, don't get me wrong, I'm still enjoying the community that we have, but for the whole kind of area in general, a lot of my enthusiasm has diminished. I'm sure it will come back, but you know, what's happened in June, you know, Mixer collapsed, has gone into Facebook Gaming. Facebook Gaming is an absolute mess, and I cannot recommend it to anybody right now. Sexual abuse, grooming, rape, all these things, all coming out, you know, on Twitter, aimed at Twitch streamers, and clearly some of it is true. Some of it is still the accusation stage. Twitch is responding. Dr. Disrespect got kicked and nobody knows why. You know, it's wow, just wow. I mean, how the hell are you meant to keep up? And of course, my main concern, and to coin a term that sadly Trump has taken to heart now, so we can no longer use, cancel culture. All of these movements start from a good place. You know, someone who is abusing their platform, like the worst story I heard, like they're all bad, you know, anything that involves abuse or, you know, sexual or mental or whatever, it's a bad story to begin with. But definitely on the Twitch side, the saddest story I heard was the person who was saying, look, if you sleep with me, I will give you a huge raid and make you big on Twitch. That goes back to the old casting couch days in Hollywood, right? Which I'm sure it still happens. You know, we can be naive if we want to think Hollywood is cleaned up. Hollywood is a cesspool. Turns out so is streaming. So great. Fucking brilliant. I don't know where I was going with that, but you know, it's been a bad month. And I'm glad June is over. I don't think July is going to be any better because I'm waiting to see what Twitch's response to this is going to be. Okay, they've banned some people. Good start. That's not going to be the end of it. I cannot believe that's going to be the end of it. This whole movement of you can only think what I think, and if you think anything else, you're wrong, is really starting to take hold. And I hate it. And like I say, this all comes from they all start from good places. But then they get warped and they get too strong and they don't want to lose that power. They don't stop once they fix the problem. They go too far. I have a horrible feeling because remember, Twitch is not the small, independent, agile company it once was. Twitch is now Amazon. Amazon is going to have to respond to this. Microsoft responds. Okay, so Mixer going to Facebook was not a direct response to all of the accusations that happened on the Mixer platform. Clearly that was in the works already. Mixer wasn't making the money Microsoft wanted it to make. It had to go. I'm pretty sure Amazon probably has the same kind of deal in place, but I would imagine Twitch does make the money Amazon wants. But does Amazon want the bad press and the real headache that can become moderation of your streaming platform, of your live streaming platform? if we're getting to this stage in our lives where we believe a company should regulate everything that goes on its platform, especially in the internet day and age, like we look at a newspaper or the BBC or something like that who produces content, and we agree that it comes from the BBC. Okay, all the shows are made by different people for different audiences, etc., etc., etc. But if it comes from the BBC, it has been authorized by the BBC, and therefore the BBC inherently endorses whatever message that show may be trying to make, if it's even trying to make a message. Problem is, nowadays everything has to be a message. Apparently, it can't just be fun. There has to be some kind of secret agenda, hidden message, deep meaning to anything. But with platforms like YouTube and Twitch, we kind of accepted that these were agnostic platforms. They were services that were there so anybody can make a video, make a stream, put their message out there, and whatever that message was, it wasn't YouTube's fault. Okay, then we got to the point where it was full of racist nonsense, terrorist nonsense, brainwashing, all this kind of horrible stuff, which, yes, any reasonable person will say that's got to go. That is not what these platforms were designed for. They were designed for people to share their hobbies. Twitch was designed so we could share gameplay with people. That's what Twitch was for. Okay, just chatting has come in, people cook on it, people craft on it, I build Lego on it occasionally. It has expanded, but it's not there for, the proliferation of religious mantras or racist mantras or homophobic mantras. That's not what it's there for. But the flip side of that is, because somebody does a stream on Twitch, which is awful, is that Twitch's fault? Now, should Twitch ban it once it's been brought to their attention because it breaks my precious, because it breaks their terms of service? Yes. Although Twitch's terms of service are so loosely written, and I mean, they're bad. They are bad. Basically, anything can break Twitch's terms of service if they decide that it does. So nobody is safe. And the question I really have to ask myself, because I do talk about some topics that a lot of people would not bring to a stream. I want to talk about these topics. There are a lot of things that I don't know about, and the only way I can learn about them is to talk to them and see people who are closer to these issues will talk back, and you learn, and then I can try and do my best to do whatever it is, to agree with their problems, to think their problems are ridiculous. It's a learning experience. But if Twitch is now going to be held responsible for anything anybody says, Twitch can't allow that, especially if they're going to start getting sued, which is probably bound to happen. Now, as a streamer, I accept that I put a lot of liability on myself. If I say something that is false, if I say something that is facetious or facetious, that's not even a word, or inflammatory, then I know I can bring a lot of shit down on myself. And I accept that personal responsibility. It wouldn't be Twitch's fault. Now, you can make the difference between partners and everybody else on the platform. A Twitch partner, Twitch is partnered with them. That's what Twitch partner means. So if a Twitch partner does this, and this has all been about Twitch partners so far, you can make the argument that it is Twitch's fault because they partnered with them and they allowed them to get away with this kind of activity. And there are cases that have been reported before and ignored by Twitch. So there is culpability there. And maybe they should rein in their partner program. He says as he would like to be a Twitch partner at some point in his life. But maybe they should. Maybe they should take more responsibility of the partner program. Maybe they put in an affiliate plus. You get some of the benefits of partnership, but the Twitch does not have the liability of a partner agreement. I don't know. I'm spitballing. This has been a really weird update video because I'm just talking about things that have happened. But my main concern going forward is that Twitch is going to react in a very heavy-handed manner. I am expecting more, well, probably community guidelines. I don't think they will change their terms of service, but I do think they will update their community guidelines. And I do honestly fear about what will be allowed on Twitch going forward. And just how self-censored you will have to be. Very worried. Very worried. You know, not that I think I say anything that is inflammatory or, you know, I'm not racist, I'm not homophobic. So I don't think I will break any of these rules, but I do think people will take these rules too far. And it would not surprise me if Twitch puts in a mechanism. They may already have it, I don't know, but they may put in a mechanism where if they get X number of complaints in Y amount of time, your channel is suspended. That kind of system will be abused. You know, and with the power of Twitter and how easy, yes, easy it is to get people angry on Twitter and Reddit and other such platforms, if all it takes is numbers, you'll be able to get numbers to take somebody down because you don't like them. And that is not a situation that I ever want us to be in. Now, take Dr. Disrespect. I do not know, as does anybody else, why he has been banned. If he had purely been banned because somebody didn't like the content he was putting on Twitch, you just didn't have to watch it. I do not believe that's the case. I believe Dr. Disrespect has probably done something very bad. But time will tell on that one. But, you know, if you don't like the content, you know, not because they're doing anything which is wrong or illegal, if you just don't like it because you don't get their sense of humor or whatever, that's no reason to complain. Just don't watch them. It's that simple. But anyway, enough of that. We've got to do some channel updates, right? So, update number 1, we hit 1,000 followers. That was the wrong sound effect, but what it'll do, because we didn't. I got channel botted, I got follower botted. I don't know what the point of this is as a hacking activity. Just go around and randomly follow bot random smaller streamers. It's pointless. I've reported it to Twitch. All those followers will soon be deleted. And I will be back to my original number. We all had fun, didn't we? No, we didn't. So maybe at some point we'll make the 1,000 legitimately, but we're not there now. But, you know, just want to update everybody on that. We did finally manage to get Anno. I had to buy it through the Green Man Gaming because I still can't buy stuff on the Epic Store for reasons I do not understand. But it turns out it's not just Epic which is having a problem with how my cards are set up. So clearly there's an issue. I can't be bothered to look into it, but we did manage to get Anno 1800. I am enjoying the hell out of it. We've streamed it a few times. It will be coming back. We tried Satisfactory. I kind of played a lot of that in my own time and just kind of did it. I don't know if it will be back. I enjoy it, but yeah, I don't know if it will be back. It will only be back if we start a new factory on a new land type. And I don't know if I want to right now. But maybe. And of course, it's still in early access. They're still updating it. So probably with the next big content patch, I will definitely go back to it. But in the meantime, I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about it. What else have we played? Monster Train. Monster Train has been a huge success. Loving it. Looking forward to their first big update. I don't think Wild Mutators is going to really lengthen the gameplay for me, but hopefully the next update, I want some more multiplayer. I want some more co-op stuff or direct versus. I would love a game like this, which is a direct versus game. I don't know how that would work. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, co-op, I think, could easily be added in. You know, 2 of you against the train, I think that could be a lot of fun. You know, the challenges and the leaderboards and stuff, they're all fine, but they're not what I would call multiplayer as such. You know, I want to get in with my friends and have some fun. A private league might be fun. I don't know, but again, it's not that same feeling of getting in there and mucking around, you know, you and your friends trying to do something at the same time to either achieve a common goal or to fuck each other over. That is multiplayer to me. Very old school. What else have we tried? I feel like we've tried a lot of different games during June, and I can't remember very many of them. Oh, the Waylanders, I think we tried in June. That was hilarious. And if you haven't seen the VOD of that, I highly recommend it. It came out in early access. It was not ready. They have patched it a lot since I tried it, so I will be going back. But that initial playthrough is going to stay with me for a long, long time because it was awful and funny. And it made me laugh the hardest I've laughed on stream in a long, long time. What else did we try this month? I went back to Realm Royale. Didn't like it. Tried Apex again. Apex won't be back anytime soon. Not because they're bad. I think I'm just bored of Battle Royales. I think my love affair with Battle Royales is finally over. Overwatch is kind of filling the FPS void, but even that is starting to get to the point where I'll probably take a break again. Don't know what I'm going to replace it FPS-wise. I'm very much looking forward to Star Wars Squadron when that comes out in October. God, I hope that is good. A multiplayer Star Wars shooter. Yes, please, sign me up. Even though I think they've ruined Star Wars in the movies, let's make a good game. Let me shoot people in Star Wars spaceships. Also, put in an AT-AT in space so I can slowly walk at people and kill them in a machine that should not be there. But anyway, have we done anything else? Honestly, June has just been an absolute mess, mind-wise, so I can't really remember. I know we have. I don't know what they are. Oh, we went back to Elder Scrolls Online. We're slowly playing through the Skyrim expansion, Greymoor, I think it's called, or Greyhold, something like that. It's more Elder Scrolls. You like Elder Scrolls Online or you don't. They've added a new scrying mechanism, which works well. On paper, you would think it was like the archaeology system in World of Warcraft. In practice, it's completely different and much, much better. It's actually fun, for one. While I'm on the subject of World of Warcraft, the more I read about Shadowlands, the more intrigued I am. Not because of the actual content of the expansion itself. Going to a Death Realm doesn't really intrigue me, but the fact that they're trying to bring all the classes back to as close to classic as they can, while still maintaining the benefits of modern World of Warcraft, intrigues me. And there's a strong possibility I will be back to that. I'm also having a little bit of an itch to play Diablo 3 again. But I don't know if that'll happen or not. There's just a kind of little inkling in the back of my mind which says, oh, play Diablo 3 for about 2 days and then uninstall it. Modern Warfare. I haven't really played much of Call of Duty Modern Warfare on my stream. It won't be back. The updating in the EU was downloading at dial-up speed. And they released about a 40 gig patch every week. So it's gone. It won't be back. It's a shame. I think Warzone, minus the Gulag, may have been a fun battle royale, but it's not coming back. It's gone. It's done. Bye-bye. You won't be missed. I think that's about it. July is going to be a weird month, I think, stream-wise. It's going to be very much we're in a holding pattern. Probably more RimWorld Twitch integration. Anno. Overwatch until I get bored, probably. But other than that, I don't know. Heaven's Vault, I kind of want to bring in, see if we can play through that. Oh, Outer Wilds, that's the other game we started, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. For a game where you don't know what you're doing, and you're just wandering around, you're flying around in your spaceship trying to work it out, it's really got me hooked, and I can't wait to get my way through that. Oh, and Barn Finders. Barn Finders was the other game, and that is just... Let's just say it starts better than it remains. It has okay gameplay mixed in with a what the fuck factor. The what the fuck factor does not keep upping itself enough for you to keep on going, what? you kind of just start to accept it. And I think that kind of loses some of its charm because there's a lot of uncomfortably racist stuff in that. It uses stereotypes, and I think we're getting to the age now where we find it more difficult, rightly so in some cases, to differentiate between a stereotype and a unit of racist. I don't think it's done in any way to hurt or upset people. I think it is purely done in a puerile humor kind of way, which is why I'm still allowing myself to play it. But it's definitely there. And at times a little bit uncomfortable for me. But I am hoping to finish it and finish it soon. That'll probably be finished in the early parts of July. Got to stop hitting my microphone. That would be good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The main point of this update really is I'm kind of disheartened by streaming right now. My enthusiasm for my own streams has not really diminished, but my energy surrounding the whole kind of streaming thing as a whole has definitely been rocked. I'm starting to question whether this is something I really want to put myself into 100%. Especially, Mixer going down was a big wake-up call. I mean, it's something I've known ever since I decided to try and do streaming, but Mixer went down like that. Twitch could do the same, and then I'm buggered, right? All my eggs are in one basket. All right, it's not a lot of eggs, but, there's eggs there, and I could lose all my eggs, and I like eggs. I'm going to stop talking about eggs. In fact, I'm just going to stop talking in general. Thank you very much for watching this. It was all over the place as it normally is. Stay safe. Stay sane. Don't be an asshole. That's pretty much it. Catch me on Twitch. Twitch TV/BleasterCake. And yeah, have a good one. Bye for now.